need someone a little bit toxic. Good morning. Today's long run is a 10K, and at this point the furthest I've gone is 4.5 miles, and so 6.2 is a bit of a jump. I feel good. It's like 6:30. I got my new shoes on. I feel nervous because I don't know how I'll do, if I'll be able to like finish or not. No, I'll be able to finish. Two miles down, 4.2 to go. 5K done, which is exciting because I feel like it just was happening where 5K was my long run, and now it's only halfway and I have another 5K to do right now. I feel tired, but like, I've got this. You're almost run 4 miles and you see that in front of you. What do? That is steep. I should have known it was coming because I just went downhill pretty steadily for a while. And now here is the entire elevation again. 10K done. I did it. And our 700. I was going to wake up at 5 this morning and do a speed run, but when I woke up at 5 there was a lot of thunder and lightning going on, so I ended up staying in bed until 6:20. I also was not necessarily going to wear scrubs today, but since it's raining, I just feel like you can't wear business casual on rainy days if you don't have to. So you can hardly see me. Got my purple scrub pants. And then I'm gonna wear this red t-shirt today. We have to go in early. Well, me and Zach. Zach's just going in early because I have to go in early to get the second dose of my hep B shot. The shots that you get when you're a baby, and I did. I was a vaccinated child, but whenever they tested my blood before starting employment, I wasn't immune anymore. Like, I didn't have what I needed to in my blood, so I have to get another round of hep B, but this is the second and last one. Happy Monday though. It is Juneteenth, but both Zach and I go into work. But happy Juneteenth. So I wanted to catch you up on my day, and then I also wanted to do a little unboxing because I just am making purchases on purchases. I feel like I've talked about this before, but going without an income for 2 months, there's like a list of things that I'm like, okay, once I start making money, then I can get these things if I still want them. So these are the things that made the cut. But first, talking about work, I did rounds with the ICU, one of the ICU teams today. So that was like 3.5 hours in the morning. And then I went to social work huddle, which is kind of like a 5-minute little meetup between all the social workers in the building for if there are announcements or needing to check in plan or anything like that coming up. It only takes like 5 minutes usually. Then I went and I had lunch with Zach again today, and then after lunch shadowed one of the social workers for the rest of the day. So she spent quite a long time with one family who was just needing some like support through a hard time, and then I also watched her document quite a bit just to kind of see style and what she writes and how she writes it and what fields to fill out and that kind of thing. So nothing too notable. I feel like what I'm getting used to is that in my current position, like within the hospital, my job is not at all life or death, whereas previously in jail, I don't know, I feel like the stakes were a lot higher just with like mental health and risk of harm to self or others type of thing. I think my adrenaline and my cortisol were just a lot higher at my previous job, which not that that's necessarily a good thing, but I think it's making it a little bit hard for me during these shadow days because they're having me shadow for so much and so long to get like good context of the whole hospital and like really understand like, okay, and then these are all the moving parts and here's my role in it, and they don't want to throw me to the wolves. They want to make sure I feel comfortable before I do anything, which is good, but it's just taking adjustment. Like it's weird being calm all day, you know? And I think I want this. It's kind of like whenever you hear like people dating and they're like, this is like the perfect guy, but like I need someone a little bit toxic. Like this is great for me. And I do think I'll feel like a lot more stimulation once I actually like have my own patients and families and then like structuring my own days. But a lot of the shadowing has just been a lot of shadowing, which is just kind of like a lot of sitting and kind of like watching other people do things. So it'll slowly be picking up like in the next couple of weeks, but I didn't do anything like crazy and wild today. Anyways, on to the unboxing. We'll start with Amazon and then move our way to maybe more fun, maybe the same amount of fun. I keep checking my phone because our bed frame is supposed to deliver today, but it says that they like need someone to meet it at the door, so I'm worried that like they're gonna text me that they're here or like knock on the door or something and I won't notice it and they'll not deliver it. They said that they can't leave big things in like community walkways due to fire code, which I just had never heard before. It makes sense, but there's a chance that my bed frame will be getting here in like a couple minutes since we get keys to our new apartment tomorrow. But yeah, this Amazon order I kind of cheated with because I've already opened this part of it. These are new specific running socks that I got. Socks that I was using before were not specific running socks, and I think that caused a lot of my blisters, but they just look like this. Like I said, I cheated because I already opened this one because I wanted to wear it on my long run on Saturday, and I mean I both wore my new socks and shoes on my long run, but like it went great and there was no foot pain at all. So these definitely were a part of the program for that. These, I saw someone on TikTok, she's a runner and her name is Jill, because I was looking because my AirPods don't necessarily feel the most secure in my ears when I've run, and I actually just got new AirPods as you would have seen on Saturday because my old ones, like I couldn't talk on the phone with them. They didn't work on the phone. The microphone didn't work. It was the kind of sound where like everyone else could hear what I was playing more than I could hear what I was playing. So I got new AirPods after 2 years, but then to help with running, and this is why I got them instead of like Beats AirPods or something like that that's more expensive but like technically better. These are little clip-on hooks for the AirPod. I don't have my AirPods close, but you can look for them whenever I'm running. But basically like this is the actual clip, you know, that like holds it actually onto your ear, but then your AirPod is just like in your ear as it regular would be. I haven't worn them on a run yet. I may do it today. They were cheap. They were like $10. I'll link them in my Amazon storefront if you want to find them too. But just seems like a wonderful idea. Got new toothbrush heads, and then that's not interesting, but it was time. And then lastly, I don't even know why I got these. I think I was just like, oh, I need something more fun or else it's gonna be a boring purchase. I got shorts. Like light pink. I don't know if they'll work as running shorts because I don't know if they're long enough to prevent chafing, but they're good shorts for the summer if nothing else. And then next, the exciting or like more exciting things, I got 2 PR packages from Urban Decay. So this one I've already opened, as you can see, but this one I have no idea what it is. This is so funny because like Urban Decay I feel like is a makeup brand that I first learned about during like Makeup Guru YouTube in 2013. You know, like it's like one of the OGs, but these are all colorful eyeliners, and so hopefully something comes about where I use them, or hopefully like someone comes about who I know will use them more. I'm sure they're great and there are some neutral colors in here. I just don't wear eyeliner, so I'm very thankful for the PR and I'll find a good use for it. But I think it's like a new release eyeliner. But then this one I can't get into apparently. Oh, did you see my shop band-aid over here? I got it open enough, I think. Just half of it, but that's enough. I'm kind of excited to read this because the one that came with the last PR package, the eyeliner one, sounded like it was written by AI. Hey friend, who's thirsty for color? Urban Decay's new Hydromaniac blush is here, and we're serving up cheek-to-cheek vibrant shades with pigments that deliver. Whether you want a hint of tint or bold color that feels barely there, apply just a tiny amount of this blendable liquid blush and blend. A little goes a long way. We're ready to see you glow on social in your favorite shade, so don't forget to tag, and then it has a couple hashtags. That one is so much better than the last one was. I wish I kept the last one, but I don't think I have anymore. This. You know, I've been wanting, oh, okay, they're colors that I'll wear. I've been wanting blush because I like never wear it because I always was just like, oh, I feel like I am pink enough that I don't need blush, but I see people put on blush and they look just like so youthful and glowy. So these are the shades. They have Obsessed, Drippin', Rebellious, and Unhinged. I imagine I'll stay mostly in like these two, but that'll be fun to try out. This one I'm really excited for. Okay, lastly, flip belt package. Now my mom, big runner mom, wore flip belts, and I've been wanting one because it is a way that holds on to your things without you needing like side pockets or something. I feel like when I run, I either am holding my phone in my hand or I have like 2 pairs of leggings that have side pockets that I can put my phone in. Flip belts are supposed to be really, really good at just like holding everything, not bouncing and everything. So I hope I got like the right size and that this will be good. I'll try it on. I feel like it'll be good. It obviously like meshes really well with these leggings. But then there's these 2 little water bottles too that fit inside it. So whenever I start doing like actually longer runs and I need water during the run. Okay, I'll have to figure that out because I don't know how it's actually supposed to go. What? Oh yeah, where does that turn on?
I don't know.
Is this not?
No.
Oh, that's laundry?
Yeah.
Did they give us those?
They were just sitting inside the dryer.
We'll want to show them that just so they don't say.
I was gonna write it down.
I think they must have just closed it when it was still tacky. Oh my gosh, the sink? Have you turned it on? Oh. Oh. It's a soap dispenser.
That's bougie.
That's bougie. But no pantry? What do you think would be a good solution for that? Just like dedicate like, oh, this is pantry cabinet?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would.
Dishes can just go up here.
Yeah, because we won't have too many. It's just 2 of us. There is not too I guess up here.
Yeah.
Just thinking for like bigger appliances and stuff. That is cool. What is this? This is
the same thing we have.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the same size that we
No, that's the other thing. I don't know.
Because the shoe rack is not going in there. It's not gonna fit in there.
I don't even know if my cornhole's gonna fit.
I don't know either. We'll find a spot for it. So then this gets to the bathroom.
Yeah. It's like Gracie.
Oh, that's that light. Woohoo!
Yeah, but look how nice these look.
They actually take baths.
The bare minimum.
And not feel like I'm getting molded out. Do you think this is new or they're just very cleaned? I think maybe just very cleaned.
One, the new paint too. Local landlord special.
No, these aren't painted.
No, I mean this.
Oh, yeah.
And then new light.
The landlord special. I like this.
Brand
Oh,
new.
look, little Spidey friend.
And then new cabinets.
That's cool. Honestly, I feel like the bathroom storage is a lot nicer than, unless we use, no, we can't use this as a pantry. Never mind.
Why did I get human too?
Right, that's what I was just thinking. Okay, so then this goes to a quad. What is this?
Yeah, awesome.
Oh. Whoa.
But honestly, I should probably just put a cornhole in here.
Yeah, because if you put it right there, then it's just covered by.
I think that's the power.
Or is it a hole? I don't know. That's nice.
But there's even an outlet in here that we could use. I don't know what, but like we could put.
What, that up there? What's plugged into that? What is that?
I'm assuming it's whatever that is.
What is that?
I don't know.
Maybe. Comment if you know what that is. This is nice. We'll definitely want rugs, I feel like. For.
But I would much prefer rugs.
Oh, yeah. No, I know you would. Do you want our current rugs or new ones? Because I kind of feel like new ones. Non-shag. Look at it. A view of the forest.
And
New blinds for our view of the forest. So what do you... Oh, wait. Does that decide for... No.
this should be the TV.
That should be the TV side. And that is good, too, because the sun will shine in, like, this diagonal.
It will almost be like directly.
No, but it's a little bit to where it lands on... It'll be very close, but in the winter, it comes over here.
Well, yeah, I would say this is
TV. So then his couch is over here, couch, and then the sectional part going this way, or couch and then the sectional part coming this way.
the sectional over here.
And then the couch, like it just being.
Actually, it would make more sense.
I almost feel like it would. It's like separation of space because this isn't going to be anything because the stairs are there, and then there can be like a table because you see all the outlets right there. There can be like a side table over here to plug in something, and if TV's like out here, you'll definitely be able to see it well. Okay. What's that up there on the window? Do you see that?
I don't know.
It looks like it's on the inside. But it looks like it's like bird poop. Should I go upstairs? Is this one shakier than... Oh, I feel like this is nice to put bed. This is kind of what I was expecting, I feel like.
Yeah, would the bed fit here?
It maybe could. It would, then just someone wouldn't, like, then.
Yeah, that's why when I was talking to you.
But, or it could also, if it fits, come out this way, and a dresser can go right there. I know that kind of came out of nowhere, but I had to work pretty late today, or didn't have to. I chose to stay pretty late today, and so came straight from work, straight into the new apartment, which Zach had gotten keys for already. And so I'm so excited. We have 7 days between now and when our next lease ends, so we'll be able to kind of slowly move things in. Definitely have things we want to purchase. Been trying to save up so that we can do so, like a new couch, getting rugs, because now we have hard floors. I'm so excited. I hope that tour was enough to kind of give a grasp on what's going on, but I'm so excited. And it's just Zach and I that are moving in here, so it's our first apartment, just us. So we had our little picnic, which I was glad he went along with because I really wanted to do something like that, just like celebrating the first day having our new apartment together. That being said, another important thing I wanted to talk about was the actual area of medicalness, the medical field that I'm working in, because a couple people have asked, a couple people have guessed it as well, but I've been kind of vague in the past. I don't know why. I don't know. But I think it'll kind of give an idea to the type of social work that I'm doing too, and also is relevant with the shadowing that I did today. So today I shadowed our fetal social worker who works with parents prenatally whenever parents are identified by their OBGYN to need to be referred to us. I'm in cardiology. That is why I work in a team of inpatient and outpatient social workers, and that's why there's the fetal one. There's like certain specialized social workers with certain cardiac conditions that kids can have. I'm entirely inpatient, so whenever I've been talking about the ICU and the step down that I both work within, that's the cardiac ICU and the cacu, and I follow families from both. So that being said, the shadowing that I was doing today in the afternoon was with our fetal cardiology social worker who works with parents prenatally when it is identified that there is some sort of heart defect. It was so cool today seeing the support the parents get just from the get-go, from diagnosis, meeting the people that they see outpatient before their kid comes in, and depending on the cardiac condition specifically that a kid has, they may just need to get monitored, or maybe the type of thing that they have like a scan, they get imaging, and the parent finds out like within 24 hours of when your kid is born they're going to need surgery, which is never something that a parent wants to hear. But also if you're able to identify that at like 24 weeks in pregnancy, that means that you have time to prepare. And so I got to sit in on consults today where they were talking to parents, explaining, you know, the anatomy of their child's heart and how that will affect the child, and what kind of maybe surgeries or treatments they may need, what kind of things they'll be looking out for. Like, here are different options of, if we see this, then we'll do this, if we see this, then we'll do this. And then not only that, but even going down to the details of, you know, which birth hospital will you be at? Okay, baby may get to stay with you until you get discharged, and then you guys will come to the cardiac ICU. Or maybe baby will have to get transported from your birth hospital to the cardiac ICU, and it may even be before you get discharged, but then like, you know, you'll be able to come after, and then like, this is what the ICU will look like, this is the process, these are the different types of people you'll have access to, giving like the small details. Like, these are things that other parents wish they'd asked before going through this process. So it was really cool to be able to see that process happen prenatally, fetally, since I'm not gonna have anything to do with that. So it's cool to see like all that happens before they show up to me, you know? That was so cool. But there was a consult that went until like 5:15 or so is when I stepped out, and I was supposed to get out at 4:30, so it was definitely a bit longer, and I think I'll leave early another day this week to balance out those hours. So it wasn't bad that I stayed long, because I wanted to finish out that consult with that family, but it was kind of a disappointing day for that to happen, because I was so excited to get to our new apartment, which I'm so excited for.
Weightless, I am weightless. Underneath your wind I soar. Wasted, I feel with every breath I draw from
Hello, Thursday update time. I didn't talk to the camera at all yesterday because between moving after work, and then I also went and met some people to go running on the Beltline, which was really fun. It was nerve-wracking on the way there. Like, I was like questioning like, oh, should I actually go? Like, I don't know these people, but it ended up being really good. We just like ran 3 miles together and then sat at New Realm afterwards. Had a good time, but I ended up just like leaving and then coming home and going straight to bed. Between yesterday and today at work, it's been pretty slow, to be honest. I think it's kind of reaching that period towards the end of my orientation where I'm ready to do some stuff on my own, and I'll probably feel less ready once I'm actually doing stuff on my own, because then, you know, stuff comes up that you're like, I have no idea how to handle this. But I'm ready to be doing stuff on my own, but I'm still just kind of like watching other people do stuff. And so I rounded with the medical team yesterday, and I will again tomorrow. This morning I attended 2 different types of interdisciplinary rounds, and then I've just been going with the social workers, meeting with families at bedside, helping refer to agencies and fulfill different needs while they're there. But a lot of it's just been, you know, watching. This afternoon we've been moving stuff. I got the bookshelf finished over there. Just trying to like slowly do things. Our biggest moving day is gonna be Saturday, and then we'll either sleep here for the first time Saturday night or Sunday night. I think I prefer Saturday night. We'll see. I'm gonna try to get a run in tonight. It's 6:39 right now, and I'm supposed to do 4 miles. So I think I'll probably go maybe in like 15 minutes or so, just to get that done. Moving's been fine so far because we've been able to do the stuff that's easy to move. I think it's gonna be harder whenever we get to things that we have in our old apartment that we haven't gotten rid of yet, that we don't want to bring to the new one. Like our couch, for instance. Like I've listed it on Facebook Marketplace, but like there's a lot of couches on Facebook Marketplace, and Facebook Marketplace is a different place than it's been like years ago, like 2 years ago. You know, it's just like full of bots now, and it's also very like oversaturated. But hopefully someone, the right someone, falls along that. Or like our dining room table we're not bringing here because there's not like room for it, and also it has 6 chairs and there's just 2 of us. There's just a couple of things like that that I'm hoping will be gone before we're out of that old apartment, but no guarantee. And then there's also several things that we don't have here yet that will be good for moving. For example, we don't have as much rack space in the closet here as we do in our current apartment, which is funny because we definitely don't have a big apartment right now, or a big closet, I mean, right now. But there's not as much rack space here, so we need to get a dresser, like maybe even like a relatively big dresser, but I don't know how we're gonna go about that. And then it's just kind of funny because it's like, until we get that dresser, where do the clothes go? So that's something, like getting a new couch. There's just a lot of harder things that'll come down the line that aren't hitting yet, but also like there's a little worry in me of like, oh no, when they do hit. I am loving the glow of the sun though. Like the camera's focusing so you can't fully tell, but it's like a yellow glow in there. There's no lights on in this entire place right now. The blinds are closed in here, but even still there's a lot of light coming in. But then yeah, here in the closet, like it's a bigger closet physically, but there's this rack and then this, it's not even actually like a full rack. And this is like barely any of the clothes that just like Zach has. So we'll see how it works. Definitely gonna have to fold and hang up. Or no, definitely gonna have to fold and put in drawers a lot more things than we currently do.
I die a million times for you. I follow you in every step.
Got my new Nike Air Maxes. Look, they got green back there. I don't know if you can tell that I've just been leaving my camera in the new apartment, so that's why all the recent updates have been here. Look, I set up my desk. That was a yesterday thing. And in a second, I'll show you like the vision, the talks of what we've been discussing going forward with this apartment. But first, work recap. It was another pretty slow day. As I've been saying, I think we're kind of in that weird lull before I actually start getting clients of my own, where it's kind of just slow overall for social workers. And I'm just getting used to like not needing adrenaline spikes every single moment of every single day, like working in jail was. So mostly I just walked around with the social workers today and they caught up with families. Like it wasn't anything too big. Did a couple referrals, different things, got different resources going on, but lots of just like checking up, catching up type of deal. I don't know when I start to get my own families. I imagine it's soon, but I don't know like what next week looks like. I haven't gotten my like orientation schedule for that. If I'm still in orientation, I'm not sure when I graduate from that. So it's kind of just like a funny little lull right now. But what I'm most excited about, this house, this apartment, let me not get ahead of myself. I showed you the bookshelf that I did yesterday, but I also kind of just stocked stuff up in my desk. This is the same desk that I got whenever we went to our previous apartment. It is from Amazon. It was super easy to assemble. I've really loved it personally. I'm pretty sure it's linked in my Amazon storefront. This is Zach's desk. I think we're gonna get some shelves, whether it's like a cute filing cabinet or just like pull-out drawers or something, so that there can be more desk-like storage here, whether that's like for papers we need. You know, there's just stuff that comes up in life that you need stored. So we're gonna get that. What the current vision for the living room is, it hasn't changed too much since when we did the original walkthrough. But we're gonna get a couch over here, and I believe a sectional that'll come out this way. The idea is like a cream or an off-white one. TV will go over there. We're gonna get a rug, not sure what size. Again, thinking maybe kind of creamy or off-white, maybe like a light design. Not sure what will go above the couch. Zach really likes floating shelves, so somewhere in this apartment there will be a floating shelf or two. In the kitchen, I don't have the light on in here. Yesterday, I put dishes in here, and this is actually, I don't know if it's a china set. It kind of seems like it's a china set from Zach's grandparents, and so there's lots of big plates, some medium-sized plates, lots of small plates, like a whole lot of small plates. These little mugs, which I just think are the absolute cutest. And then this teapot, which I did not know was in there. It was a surprise to unwrap it, but I think it's beautiful. I feel like it could be good decoration somewhere. Kitchen storage, there is definitely just not a lot of. especially because there is no pantry. I imagine this maybe was supposed to be the pantry, but it is laundry, so I don't actually know what's going on there. So what we're thinking is getting some tall cabinet, like the, I don't know, the pantry, detached pantries, I guess, and I think it would like face this way, be tall cabinets. We just haven't decided what we're getting, whether it'll be white, off-white, a wood finish, I don't know, but the Imagine is there. I think I'm gonna get one of those thin shoe racks, the kind that like the drawers come out like that, you know, and then you slide shoes in, and maybe put it here just because there's no other like good place for shoes to go, and we do not wear shoes in our apartment. So that's an idea that's been had recently. We also want to get, I'm not gonna walk all the way up the stairs to show you. There's nothing still up there. I ordered a bed frame that is not in yet. I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow, I believe. But we also want to get a dresser, probably one that we can just assemble up there to put more clothes in, since there's not a lot of hanging space in the closet. Going to try to have the kind of like slow and steady wins the race type of mindset, just so that there can actually be stuff that we feel good about and we love. I have a Target order that I'm picking up later this evening that has a trash can for the kitchen, a trash can for the bedroom, no, the bathroom I mean, and a couple like cleaning items for our old apartment so we can get ready to be keys turned back in on Tuesday. I feel like it's been a long time since I've had a car clip, since I haven't been driving in my car to and from work, which I'm loving on an environmental standpoint. But I just went to Target to pick up an order that I've made. Got a little trash can for the bathroom. They had a matching one, or, oh my gosh. Oh, I was looking at this and I was like, how is that supposed to work as a trash can? There's another little piece down here. Okay, here's the actual can. Yeah. That works better. Now trash can actually be held in there. But for the bathroom, and they have a big sized one. Sorry, I'm just falling apart, apparently. They have a big sized one, too, that I ordered. Zach and I saw them in person last weekend when we went to a Target, but the Target that we went to last weekend only had one left, and it was very dented, so we didn't get it. So that's why I did the online order instead. And I did it at a different Target, and when I went and saw it today, when I was, like, waiting for the order, it said only one left in stock of the big trash can. And in my head, I was just thinking, like, the reason that one is left in stock is because this one is probably dented, too. And whenever I went to pick up in the parking lot, I see the guy, like, rolling a cart towards me, and I see the big black trash can on it with a huge dent in the side, and he was like, I just want to show you this so you could decide if you really want it or not. And I was like, no worries, like it didn't look like a dent you could fix, you know, like suction it back right, so we'll just wait. But it was cool because I think this one was 15, and then the big one for the kitchen was 30, which it is like a step down trash can, and it's pretty durable, it seems like. So I feel like those are pretty good deals, or really good deals. And then, oh gosh. The other things we got two of these for Zach. They're the Celsius powder packs, which he really likes. They're a lot cheaper than getting actual Celsius, but then it's also really convenient because if you don't want like the whole caffeine, like you can just do a half C. They taste good too. And then this other bag is entirely cleaning supplies for our current apartment. Like I got a fresh scrub daddy for the shower because our current apartment, I don't think it's been renovated since the early 2000s. And the shower it's moldy. It's the landlord special. So I'm gonna do what I can, but also like there's not too much I can do. Got quite a few magic erasers for the walls. They're not too bad. And I think that they're redoing our apartment when we move out of it, because they haven't even listed like the one that we're in on the website. So I don't know, because we're only there until Tuesday, and you think that like apartments would want people to move in next, but none of my business. So then there's also a shower cleaner, and then I also got a stovetop cleaner. I'm sure there's probably some magic powder that I could have just like gotten that and it would have served all of these purposes, but I didn't do that. So thanks for joining this vlog. Since it's Friday, I'll go ahead and end it. I think I'm going to try to do a full weekend vlog for this weekend instead of kind of having the weekend bleed into this one, because I know like technically this one kind of started on Saturday, even though like it wasn't really a vlog on Saturday. But I think I'm going to try to do a full weekend because we're really moving this weekend. Also, Sunday is Zach and I's anniversary. I don't know if we're doing anything for it because we're going to be busy with the move, but that is also exciting, and I vlogged our anniversary last weekend, so I figured it could be fun to do again. Anyways, thanks for joining. Make sure to subscribe before you go. I appreciate you so much. I love you so much. I hope you're having a great day, not just a good day. And I'll see you next time.